Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. Well, I do what I do for you. I got something nice. Hope you enjoy this lesson. Let's get the party started. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in, receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. I got you. Right Thinker's mission, yeah, I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? When I get through, you will. But it's rhetorical. And if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I'll help you with that. That's what I do for you. Now, a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Just avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. What? I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Who's hanging? One little hair hanging out. Get out of there. Excuse me. Follow them. Why? Excuse me. Follow them. All of these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to Maya, be true. Right thinkers, I got a whole bunch of titles down here. I couldn't figure out what I want to do. But let's go with the original. That always worked for me. Right thinkers, let's talk about why spiritual awakening is the ultimate goal of all spiritual beings, aka human beings. Well, which one are we? We are both. We are flesh, spirit, made flesh. We fell and came into human being for what? The experience. Let me break that down for you. This should be a good lesson. Hope you get it, understand. I'm trying to help you out. We are, again, spiritual beings. Come into human form. They call us fallen. And yeah, everybody got this. I hear everybody. Man, real simple. Okay. In the flesh, we're human. What's in the flesh is spirit. That's of God. Moving on. But he gave us this to what? To become conscious of that. No other animal have consciousness. That's us, human beings, which is spiritual beings in human form. And we have an agenda. There's a goal. There's a reason and purpose for human beings to be here. To become rich and famous, make a lot of money, go down in history. Become the best, number one, and be greatest of all times. Well, what? Know thyself. Hello? Well, I can pull 10 people and they'll tell you they know themselves, and if I break it down real simple, they don't have a damn clue who they are. So don't be too quick to I know me. It takes a lot into doing that, trust me. I put a lot of time in. It ain't easy. But the human experience is for all spiritual beings to come into human form and to go back. Spiritually, you have to ascend consciously, mentally, become aware of who you are. That way you can go home. Simple as that. If you don't get self-knowledge, aka become awakened, knowing thyself before death in the body will die. The spirit will, right, go and find another host to what? To bring to life, give them a chance to what? Know themselves. And if not, they can shoot, they can sue. Just another unsatisfied customer, take it off, get another one. But if you understand life and death is a part of life, a process of life. The physical body will die. If you're born, you're going to die physically. But as a spirit, it was never born and it cannot die. That's God concept. Hope you understand that. I got a whole bunch of time for jibber jabber. Let's make it real simple. All right. I talk simple because I'm talking to people who can understand simple conversation. I ain't got to make it, oh, how smart I am by using big fancy words. Nope. Don't got time for that. Don't have time for that. As a teacher, again, back to this one. If you're born, you will die. I told you that. That's the human process, but it's natural. Fear and death is the dumbest thing. That means you are ignorant. God dang it. Sorry. I'm trying to explain to you life, okay? If you're born, you're going to die. You're going to expire physically. But again, if you become conscious, you live on with the man upstairs. It's eternity. Eternity don't have a beginning or an end. Moving on, you just fall right on in. Get in where you fit in, that is say. But being spiritually ignorant, and a lot of us are, we are born that way. How about that? Ain't nobody came out spiritually enlightened. You ain't born with that. Unless you're genius. And they'll know that real quick. Okay, but there ain't many of them. So understand that. And stop trying to prove me wrong with some minute situation that's going to say, well, everybody don't. Spare me with the nonsense. I'm trying to give you a concept. But if you're spiritually ignorant, that means you are spiritually asleep. Hence, the awakening. What are you awakening to? Knowledge of self, who you are. You've been asleep the whole time. Not knowing. That's what we claim ignorance. Spiritually ignorant of your spiritual self. That's fine. And everybody is born that way. Those who become enlightened, those who wake up, those who become conscious, it takes lifetimes. I don't know how many times my spirit done been through this, but right now, it knowing, yeah, I got the right one this time. Everybody's different, but everybody got the same opportunity. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Ain't nobody born enlightened. It's a quiet, a learned process called life. That's why we're here for. I try to get all those ignorant ones, just to get knowledge of self. That's it. I don't try to give you philosophical. No, I'm trying to give you understanding about you. If Jesus told you the kingdom of heaven is within, find the kingdom of heaven first, and then everything else will be coming on to you. He didn't say, go get everything in the world, and then the kingdom of heaven will come on to you. I'm trying to sound like a preacher, but the concept, he had the same philosophy. And again, I try to help the ignorant. I ain't trying to somebody who think they know. I ain't got time for you. I told you the people I deal with, I know about all of y'all. There ain't but 5 kinds, okay? And I see a lot of spiritually ignorant people doing spiritually ignorant things for generations. I tell you, for all your spiritually asleep people, all you have to do is get knowledge of self. Wake up and start saying, be your best self. Strive to be. If you have a belief system, the first thing you should have belief in is yourself. I got a lesson for you coming up. If you're going to believe in something, it should be you. I can go with that. But that's where my belief started. It's moving on within me, for me, about me. And if you doing anything other than believing in yourself, you going about this thing the wrong way. Well, yeah. We all start out again in life as babies, aka spiritually ignorant. When you grow, you should not die spiritually ignorant. Just tell. I don't give a who, why. This is what it is. Simple as that. If you didn't do what you needed to do, that's on you. Sorry about that. That's just a fact. Moving on. When you realize that, you take responsibility for yourself. They call it the awakening. Why? It is becoming enlightening. On the cartoons, whenever you figure something out, the light bulb go on, ooh, yeah, the light went on. That's enlightenment. You get it. Eureka. You figured it out. You got it. I'm trying to get you to have that moment for yourself with God. You become enlightened, knowing your true self, aka your higher self, and who that might be. God. But God made, He created. Again, whoever you getting your information from, check your source. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to sit here and give me a whole bunch of this, that, and the third, you ain't been paying attention. Calm down, slow down. I got you. It's all right. Now, to awaken, what is to become conscious. Here, mentally. It's ever here. I hear people try to express what they had when near-death experience, or they went to they had experience that they can't really explain, or they try to explain it and want you to believe it because I don't give a damn, excuse me, but it really don't mean nothing to me. Why? Because what you're saying is all happened inside your head. That's all. You can't convince somebody else of what happened inside you. That's dumb. Don't try. Don't worry about it. You can share the experience. If you want somebody to try to decipher it with you, break it down for you, but to just keep beating me over the head with, well, this happened. I ain't saying it didn't, but it just happened in your head. Moving on. That's what I'm saying. I don't do a whole bunch of arguing. But when you become conscious of your true self, now you're free. Why? When you don't know you are a bondage of what? Ignorance. That bond, that veil of ignorance that you just can't seem to break through. So you continually do what? Dumb stuff, ignorant stuff to yourself. So how you stop the cycle? Awakening. Come awakening. What? And realizing you are not just human. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. Once you get comfortable with understanding that, you'll be better for it. Why? Now you can start working on what? Knowing you. Stop playing this human game. Why? You're gonna die. This thing here ain't gonna be around long. I go to the gym every day, try to take care of it best I could. Why? To extend the life. If I didn't, moving on. That's mind, body, and soul. I pray, I meditate, I study, and I put my work in physically daily at the gym. That's why they all three work together. That's called harmony. Two things work together is harmony. You got up to 6 things that you can harmonize with. I think they said. I'm not a music man, but just so I know when you can put everybody in the same note, it sounds good. Everybody in the same frequency. I know that. I ain't got no music to know that. But okay, we not just human beings. Human beings die. You are what? One with God. Once you become conscious of that fact by what? Your own experience. Mystical experience. That's what religion is supposed to get you to God. It take the long way around sometimes, but it get you there. Moving on. Awakening is what? It's like you, what? Awakening is you lifting that veil of ignorance. All of a sudden, wow, I never see, yeah, hello. Oh, your glasses, my glasses is foggy. I clean them. Oh, I can see. That dot's still there, though. I've been trying to get, I don't know what that is, a scratch or something, but it's right in my eye. But when you clear things, you can see better. When you're ignorant, you really ain't seeing clear. Knowledge will help that. That's what I'm trying to explain. Knowledge of what? Self. You lift the veil of ignorance, and now you can really, what? Become God. Be your best self. Know thyself. Love it. Ever since I became awakened, when I got my enlightenment, for double-digit years now, it's been a little minute. So, and it's funny because I'm just growing in, it's getting better, feeling, why are you so happy all the time? I ain't got no problems. But didn't you vote for, that shit don't mean nothing to me, excuse me, but I'm just happy. Why? My life is good. I ain't got no problems. Okay, so that's spiritual living. I got discipline. I control myself. I maintain myself. I'm good. I'm not going to be upset or mad with nobody. So, can't you tell? The rants are just for getting to my people, trying to get a little fire up on them a little bit. And yeah, I get upset about some stuff. I'll let you know that. That's what I do it for. But I'm teaching the whole time. I'm trying to make it a lesson here to express myself in a respectful manner. All right? But ever since I became awakened, what? All I wanted to do was awaken others. I keep telling you, Richard Pryor, man, wait till I tell the brothers about this. Love that. That's what I'm doing. Telling you about what you need to know. You listen to him, that's on you. I don't control that. I just control my content. Every kid. Now, I give life lesson again. When? Daily. If you're going to give life lessons, and my lessons are based on my life, so I'm not going to run out of material. Get the concept? Why? It's changing. It's evolving. One minute I'm here, next minute I'm there. But it's all teaching. It's all, I just do this, okay, disclosure. This is all for educational purposes. Everything I do for you. Moving on. And I do it daily. Now, AKA, I'll call it writism. Why? They're my life experiences. You know, weaving some of it in there to let you know it's real. That's all. And so others what can learn and what to master themselves with what the lessons and tools that I've given you. That's the purpose of it. And everyone wants to what? Know themselves. So they claim. Some just don't know it yet. We all want to know who we are. Some of us think we know who we are. That's the ones you need to stay clear of. Why? They don't know, but they think or believe they know. They are dangerous to themselves and anybody else around them. That's the motto. We all think we know who we are. I know my name. Yeah, that's ego consciousness. Yeah, the ego know itself. It thinks, okay, it don't know its higher self. Ego just know its lower self. Physical pleasures, fight or flight, okay? Those things, that's beastly. That's instinctive. And then until you get to the fourth level, you start showing compassion. I gave you that lesson already. But that's good. Knowing yourself is the ego consciousness. Knowing thyself is knowing one. You know now who you are. God in the flesh. Only Jesus, man, spare me that's I don't do what y'all study. Don't concern myself with that. I use it to hopefully get you to understand the point I'm trying to make. But I don't follow none of that. Respectfully. You know what? I got mine. Like Curtis Mayfield say, I'm so glad I got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a spiritual experience. Y'all can't put nothing on me. Why? I'm covered. Okay? Y'all can keep your hands from the side. Why? I've got you covered from the back. God got my back. Why? I'm rolling in the rightness and goodness of doing what's right and serving those who need what I'm doing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I get blessed for that. Ding, ding, ding. And to pay, I'll take the blessings every day. Ask your minister how much them give out the monetary things for blessings that they get for living and doing right. God will always pay you. That's a blessing. Moving on. Where we at? If you're in the blessing business, I ain't going there. I'm going to just stay right there. When I was ignorant, okay, knowing thyself wasn't even on my mind. That's the last thing I thought about. I thought it was all about me. I knew me, man. It's all man. Ego. That's that ego. I look back, I said, wow, yeah. Call it what it is. Moving on. Some of us grow up, some of us don't. Moving on. They say, again, everyone wakes up in their own time. I agree. Nobody got the alarm clock. I'm trying to be your spiritual alarm clock to help you wake up a little sooner. Why? That's my job, to try to get you to wake up to know yourself. I just try to push through the process. That's what I do for you. Okay? No pressure, but come on, man, get no pressure. All right, where you at? All right. They say, okay, I did that one. If you don't know thyself, and if you don't know, thy means God. Self is you. Y'all should be one. You should know that. That's what I'm trying to get you to realize, okay? In a nutshell. All this, I'm just dancing around. Man, something that you need to know you and some things you can do to make that happen for yourself. My job to get you to do just that. All right, where we at? If, okay, you don't know, thy is God. Again, my mission, again, I tell you every day, is to get you to do just that. Know thyself. Your higher self, God, real self, true self. All that, still, you're in there. Self. Wrap it up. If you don't achieve spiritual awakening in your lifetime, what's going to happen? Reincarnation. What do you say? Reincarnation. What's that? Another life, brand new start over again, without knowledge of self. That's what happened to you. Well, what if I get knowledge of self? Ding, ding, ding. You go home. Where's home? Back to our creator, our maker. Once you realize that, you see me pointing up, and I ain't pointing down. We at the lowest that you can go. Ain't nothing believe us. We in hell right now. Another lesson. But move, let me wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. Again, the ultimate goal of all spiritual beings having human experience, stop with all the what you thought. Stop with no. Let me say to you right quick. The ultimate goal for all spiritual beings who have a human experience is to know thyself. Let that marinate for a few seconds. With knowledge of self, everything else will be all right. That's the kingdom of heaven that's within you. Once you know that, you good to go. Christ knew that. Passing on, moving on. What I do is really saving lives. Symbolically, as a Mason, I raise you from the dead level of ignorance of Masonic order to live a level perpendicular on the square. I did all that symbolically. I'm doing it now, daily, symbolically again. Why? Taking you from the ignorant state, not knowing who you are, and gradually getting you to the state where you will know who you are, and you stand upright, perpendicular, okay? Living on the square. I remember back in the day, a square was somebody who was corny. Now, traveling men, we call each other squares. I got a restaurant I go to. I said, what's up, Hiram? He said, what's up, square? So that's our thing. Okay, communication lines. And so whoever knows us, they know that, and everybody know I'm his boy when he come in. That's what we say. And understand this. First of all, I did the one thing that's essential to anybody who's giving, teaching, preaching, anything. I saved my own life first. I did it. And all I'm doing since then was trying to get other people to do it. Call me crazy. Okay? Just won't call me a liar. And you won't call me dumb or ignorant of who I am. Okay? That's my goal for all my right thinkers. I saved my life first. Before I can teach you to how to save yours, I have to have done it myself. I don't listen to nobody who don't speak from experience. If you're speaking from the book, speaking from hyperbole. No, I don't need none of that. Don't need none of that. So I'm not in the belief business. First of all, now I know that with right thinking philosophy practice daily, what'll happen? You will achieve what? Spiritual awakening. That's my job, is to get you to that point. And then from there, bye-bye, what? You good to go now. You don't no longer need me. You got the things you need. What? Knowledge of self. That's what I'm here to give you. That's all. That's it. Well, like my man told Craig, when you can take this speed from my hand, it's time for you to go. Why? I can't teach you no more. Just what I told you to do. Get that P before I close my hand, and that lets me know that you're ready to go. Get knowledge of self before you cease in this world, and that's how they know you ready to enter. Okay? Remember, Bible, basic instruction before leaving Earth. We've been knowing about leaving Earth a long time ago. We didn't need the Bible for that. We had the Pert M. Haru. Moving on. Last one. Again, appreciate you tuning in. See you go a little long. God dog it. Last one. My mission, and I tell you every day, is to get all right thinkers spiritually enlightened so that they can what? Know thyself. That's my mission. That's your goal as a right thinker. Let's work together and make it happen. I'm here for you to do that every day. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Read 100 minus that day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. Keep studying, keep putting in the work in. And the end goal is to know thyself. Not fame and fortune, big house or fancy car. Knowledge of self gets you into the afterlife. My ticket's punched is yours.